Are we ready then? Right, the first starter is Greek salad. So what you need to do is you need to get some parsley and chop it very finely. You've got garlic as well to put in it, chop that finely. Some tomatoes very finely. Onion, very finely again. Cucumber, very finely. Then you squeeze your lemon in. Try and get that salad. Squeeze your lemon in there. Put your salt and pepper. By the way, you just got to go with your flow. You got to. It's how much you want to put in there, not. And then what you do is just swish it around. Then you get your tuna. Put your tuna in there with mayonnaise. Thank you, dear. Bit of pepper. Bit of onion. Depends on how much. 2 lots of mayonnaise. Swish it around, and that's your salad done. And that's a cheap starter. It'll cost you about £2. So if anyone wants a taste?
The salad looks really nice, but you put cucumber into it.
Well, we can't please everyone, can we? We're not just catering for you, sweetheart.
It's very nice. Why not?
Now, if people are like some fussy people, are not into salads or anything like that, what you can do is you can make a soup, which is it's a soup from Germany, and it's a Berlin soup. And you finely chop your new potatoes, your carrots, and it's best with beef, but some people, not being disrespectful, they can't afford beef, so ham will do. So what you do is you make a roux, and I know most of you cheat in this village by buying corn flour. No, you don't. You get, where's my butter? Who's that? Who said that? Well done, sweetheart. That's the traditional way of making it. None of this corn flour cheap stuff. That's just lazy. Put your flour in, which is make a paste, and then put your milk in. But I'd put half a pint of milk in if it's for 4 people. Is that ready now? And then what you do is you put your carrots and your new potatoes in there, let it boil so they're cooked, and then later on you know how to put your beef and your ham in. And then you've got horseradish sauce, the cheap stuff from Tesco's, 90p. Put it in there, and you've got a soup. If you want to let them taste that.
Oh yeah.
We've got some little. There's going to be a lady who put them out for me. But there is menus. Where's Sue? She's got menus somewhere.
I know that. The brown goes. Anyone else want to try?
What about you?
Oh yeah. Oh, you've got.
Just want to make sure you know.
Whoops. Unless you put cucumber in it again.
No, there's no cucumber in this.
Anyone else want to go? Anyone else?
Well, it's not going down too well, is it? you want some soup?
What is it?
It's Berlin soup. Quite nice. And don't forget, always have a glass of wine in the kitchen with you.
Oops.
I mean, to be honest with you, this meal that I'm making anyway, it costs, to have a dinner party for 4 people, it costs you £20. I mean, so, exactly, I mean, it all looks like cheap and cheerful, but it depends how you put it and how you make it and, you know, how, yeah, exactly, so, but anyway, this one is my favourite dish. I mean, I had to do this when I was in college. I had to do this as a course, and he said to me, make something up. You have to come up and be inventive. I thought, okay, I'll try my best. So what it is it's Stilton cheese. You cook the Stilton cheese. You put it in a bowl. You also put garlic, spring onion, chop that very finely. Put it in there, and then get lemon. It's adding. You can either get this lemon, or you can get the cheap lemon from Tesco's, 97 pence, whatever it is. But make sure it's all in there. Mush it up, and then cut the chicken, and then stuff it inside, and it'll come out. And just put that back. Then you put it in the oven for 20 minutes with new potatoes and asparagus. And once it's like cooked through and stuff like that, it comes out. There's one I prepared earlier, by the way. And what happens when you wrap it up like that, it ends up becoming your Stilton cheese and your asparagus all becomes, and the lemon becomes juices. So you can use that as your gravy. So when that's finished cooking, but don't put too much juices on it because it spoils it then. You just want enough where it's going to taste nice. But unfortunately, you're going to have to share these 2 dishes between the lot of you. Because as you can see, some lady was in here this morning taking over the kitchen.
Yes.
That should be done for them to test. Would you like some more tea?
Oh, that's delicious. Delicious.
Well, like I say, don't forget your wine. Please help yourself this night. Don't be shy, you can eat. Okay. Oh, I knew you'd be the first one. Come on, sweetheart. Is it nice?
Beautiful.
Can you save some for everyone else?
Not for Lovely, isn't it? The cheese really compliments you.
It does, doesn't it? The asparagus, they're probably overdone because I've had to cook them and they've gone in the microwave, so 12 minutes for the asparagus. Anybody else?
Yes, please.
Good wait to get ready. Come and have a go.
Sorry?
Come and have a go.
Have we got what, cooking?
No, the chicken. Yesterday I done an apple and rhubarb crumble, and I wanted to do it today, but it does take a bit of time to do that because it does have to, simmer and stuff. But people make it differently to the way I make it because I normally put garlic, salt, pepper, and cider and red wine, and leave it.
Right.
And
Would
most,
you put that in fruit, the garlic?
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just in one pan, just put it all, let it simmer, and then I do the crumble. But I also put in with the crumble, I put the garlic, so and it does taste nice.
How did garlic or?
Sue had it last time, didn't you? Was it?
we
No,
had
was it.
strawberries.
Yeah.
Does it not taste or smell garlic?
No. As long as you get like the fresh apples, the cooking apples. I mean, the neighbour next door to Trinity anyways got the apple tree.
Right.
So if you've got an apple tree, that, you know, just use that, because then all the sweetness comes out and
And it counteracts the garlic?
just complements everything
Is
in
it
there.
fresh garlic, you know?
Yeah, it's all fresh garlic now.
Not powdered?
Go down to that veg shop down the bottom, they do fabulous garlic like that. £4.50. What's the name? By Sergeants?
Landibles.
Their garlic is the best garlic I've ever tasted in the world. Because, I mean, I normally get my friends to, when they come back from Spain or whatever, to bring the garlic over. But, sorry, that garlic is, excuse my French, the bollocks. Anyway, this sweet that I'm going to make now is just, it's a simple sweet. We forgot the ice cream, by the way, sorry, I do apologise, but we've got cream in there. And all it is, you just cut your strawberries in a diamond shape, put them in a bowl, which here's some we prepared earlier. Get balsamic vinegar, and like again, you can either put garlic with it. You're surprised what garlic goes with, to be honest with you.
And do you chop it fine?
It's just about like that.
And the garlic?
Oh, the garlic, yeah, very, very
Very
fine.
fine.
You can either crush it, but I normally chop it so it's like you can taste the garlic as well, and it complements everything. Put your vinegar in there, bit of sugar. Caster sugar, any sugar will do. No, it's not, you're not sort of. You're not sort of like so much. Leave it for about 5-10 minutes, and then just put it on a plate like that, and then put cream with it, and have a taste. You need to taste this as well. But you can put salt and pepper with it. It doesn't matter, because people go, "Oh, that's disgusting," but it does taste like this, and it's refreshing, especially after that meal that you've had. So if you're having that Greek salad, or you're having the soup, then you've got the chicken, which is heavy. Then you don't want something heavy for a sweet, so everything's going to be like, you know, just, it's dead refreshing, it's good for the palate, so you just kind of have the taste that you want. But like again, even with the cream, you can try salt and pepper with the cream, and you'll be surprised how it tastes. It just doesn't taste like disgusting, it tastes good. And people don't realise that, you know, like some people go, "Oh, I can't put salt and pepper in cream," but have you ever tasted it before? Well, then taste it and then criticise it. But
And then you put garlic and other fruit too? I've never
do you know what I've done? Like a chicken dinner, I've put strawberries in a chicken dinner.
Sure.
And people are like, you know,
Is it nice?
I put apples in bolognese.
Do you?
I put nuts in bolognese as well.
Yeah, I've got apple in bolognese.
Yeah, because it's a nice taste. You can do anything, any fruit that you find, anything to do with food. What you've got to realise is that it's all going down the same way.
Sure. And they complement each other.
And everything complements each other. Because you know, you're sitting there and you're having like a start and you think, "Oh, that's nice." But then if you have that starter with the main course,
Right.
it's just going to be the same, isn't it? You know what I mean? Don't be frightened to experiment with food. Just say, "You know what, I might try it." Like yesterday, I done a breakfast. So they all wanted to go for breakfast, and I said, "Well, I'll tell you what, I'll make breakfast." I done scrambled eggs, but in the scrambled eggs was garlic, tomato, there was apple. Just put it all in together, give it all a whisk, and then I also done tomatoes and beans together. But I put peppers and strawberries, and I put banana in there, and they were all like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" It's like, well, it's your $5 a day. Do you know what I mean? Just go for it. It's like bacon and stuff like that. You know, it's high. People always say, "Oh, traditional bacon, you just got to cook it, and it's got to be like crispy and fat." And you don't have to. You can put oil with it. You can put peppers. You can put anything with it. I think people should just end up spicing the dinner, because in England, what they tend to do is like it's traditional to just bacon, sausage, egg, tomato.
For anyone
After a while, you know what I mean? And then you get your Sunday roast. It's like the beef. You should put peppers, you should put all kinds of spices with it, and wrap it in cling film. The beef, when you're roasting it, wrap it in cling film. Put water in the bottom. Then put cling film, silver foil around it. Cook it for about 3 hours, and I'll tell you what, it's the softest beef in the world. You know, people just go, oh, just bung it in. Cooking's got to be fun. It's got to be, you know, you've got to enjoy what you eat. And you certainly don't want to be sitting there thinking to yourself, oh, well, you know, I'm just having bacon sausage egg with tomatoes today. Get out there and fill your boots, you know what I mean? Just put what you want with food and see how it goes. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. But it's how you want to do it. Is there anything anyone doesn't like? You always get one, don't you? And a cucumber. But you should never forget your wine when you're in the kitchen. I'll tell you what, try chicken. Try doing a roast dinner, right? You know the chicken, you know, stuff an orange inside the chicken.
Whole orange.
Whole orange. No, just leave it like that. Just stuff it inside. Obviously take it out when you know, stuff it in there, right? Just try that. You'll get the juices. Use them juices and put, you know, your gravy granules or whatever you do. And I always use, I do a roux and stuff like that. But put your gravy with it, with the juices. And then start putting, you know, strawberries, even apples, pears, try anything, bananas, kiwis, just put it in there. I'm telling you what, you walk away and you think to yourself, that tastes gorgeous. Because everything complements that chicken. Chicken is one of the best dishes in the world. Everyone loves chicken, and it goes with anything. Beef, no, you can experiment. But you know, people don't like, for instance, tuna, people don't like tuna. Some people don't like seafood, but there's a lad that lives in my house, and he goes, I hate fish. I started jazzing it up with all kinds of stuff, putting stuff with it, you know, again, fruit, stuff like that. Loves it. But I just didn't want to open this because I don't want all you ladies to see my chest.
Very wise, and you got rid of a certain
Do you know what I mean? That's why I covered myself up. I didn't want you ladies taking advantage of
So you see, she keeps getting up.
That's what she was getting up for. She's like, oh, can't this move anymore? I don't mind doing farming. I'd like to live here. Because you people are lucky. But don't go to Tesco's. Go down the road. There's fresh veg there. You don't need to be going to Tesco's.
That's true.
You can get your meat down the road, your veg on the streets. You couldn't even starve here. You can actually live here for nothing. Park a tent up there and I'd cook my own. I tell you what, I used to go camping. And when I used to go camping, like I used to say to my friends, let's not buy any food, let's go in the woods. And I used to get all kinds out of the woods.
Origin.
Just cook it, yeah, that's it. Just cook it all. And they'd be like, how could you do that? It's like, it's easy, it's all there for you. People don't realise it. All they think is, oh, there's Tesco's there, let's go there. You people are lucky.
Well, I think we'd all like to say thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
If you want to come dry, that's for you.
Oh, very much so.
Thank you.
It's all right.
And if anyone would like a leaflet, this is a leaflet. I have